the idea that, you know, Benji and his girlfriend put out a new song, and Benji's been going around trying to get airplay, and it's pretty crazy, but he's insisting that this song is great and that we don't know what we're talking about.
Is he serious, or is this Benji shtick?
No, I think he's serious. I really do think. I think you think it's a really good song, right? Am I accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very good, yeah.
Do you want to, if I put together a panel of 3 judges, if I can find like 3 record company guys who are all credible, you want to be evaluated?
I think it still needs to be mixed a little better.
Well, I think you should do a live performance with you and your girlfriend and then let them evaluate the performance and the song, kind of like American Idol.
This is, I don't think it's her best song. I think it's like she has about 50 incredible songs. Like
No, I'm just saying this one. I mean, this is the one you're pushing.
Haters,
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good song. I think mixed properly, it could be a hit.
It's not mixed properly?
It's still like, you know, listen, we went through a couple forms of it and still needs some mix.
By selling these T-shirts, Benji feels like a hero to her, that he's going to help resurrect her non-career.
I'm waiting for you to give me a ring, and nothing would be better, and I need to guarantee that this won't be a
Maybe I should just...
You know what's funny to me?
Yeah.
That Benji starts bouncing. You know, he's trying to sell it, and he's looking over at you, and he's bouncing up and down.
Well, they...
and I don't even think you notice.
And he's got a dance.
But what they do is they worked out, like... Benji has a video to this, too, that I watched.
Right, with symbols. They have, like, hand signs of the words or something.
I think it's on howardstern.com. Did they link that on howardstern.com?
I don't know if they put the video up or not.
Yeah. I know. By the way, I know on howardstern.com, Jason just put up the many faces of Ronnie, the many angry faces of Ronnie over the years, and you can see that now on howardstern.com. That's referencing something we were talking about in the 6 o'clock hour. Yeah, Gary.
Scott Salem was just saying he thinks it's funny that it's not mixed properly, since this is like the 5th version Benji's given him.
No, how many times can you mix it?
They're not good
No,
mixers.
the people we worked with, I think, were really good, but I think it could be mixed even better.
Yeah.
I mean,
it might sound like a little old-fashioned in a way. Like it doesn't sound particularly modern or professional. You know what I mean? There's a lack of professionalism.
I think it's a very good song. Like
no, what I'm saying is I hear the mix it doesn't sound like super produced.
I think it could be stronger.
When he says he thinks it's really, really good, what else does he think?
What do you compare
is really
it to?
Good?
In that songs in that genre, like
what genres?
Like well,
like a Katy Perry kind of song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Pink and Katy Perry
Britney Spears.
And Britney.
Yeah, like you said like that new Justin Bieber song was horrible.
It is horrible.
To you, it is. You're not.
Yeah, I would say this is in that same category.
It's horrible.
Particularly horrible.
Yeah,
I think it's as good as that, like his song about his boyfriend.
I think your girlfriend's really sexy, though. I'll tell you that.
I do
because
too.
They did some sort of video in Benji's apartment, and Benji's in a bunny outfit, and she's dancing around like in a little outfit.
Yeah.
And like I really like the video, but it's like Benji at times blocks her out with his big giant costume.
It's like the sun.
And it's like, you know, all I want to do is watch.
An eclipse.
I just want to watch Elisa dancing around in a bikini.
Right.
And
No,
I think she's in a
Benji.
bikini. Is she in a bikini in that thing?
in the video you're talking about, she's in like I
Like a
love that
mini
outfit.
dress?
She's, no, like little shorts and like
heels,
like knee socks. And,
yeah. It's really cute.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? She's cute. But
I'm pretty cute too.
And like Benji just ruins it.
Do you think you're cuter than her?
I'm very cute.
Actually, Benji becomes better looking just by hanging out with her. Like, you start to think he's got something going on. Yeah.
I don't know how deep you want to get into the office gossip or what's going on, but I guess Benji and Elisa are doing a live appearance coming up soon.
Yeah.
And it's the night before Lisa G's sweet and greet.
Yeah.
And she's very upset about that.
Lisa's upset.
Yes.
Because
their appearance is too close to her appearance.
They're trying to steal
you want to know something though? I'm at the point. I don't know why.
Do they
By
have
the
the
way,
same
ours-
fan base?
I got to be honest. Yeah, they share the same fans. I got to be honest. I don't know why, but Lisa G's sweet and greet party is really annoying me. Like, I have a certain line in my mind. I know, like, Ronnie goes out with Ronnie's block party, but they do, like, a whole show. And,
You think there's value there?
well, yeah, I mean, like, Shuli's a stand-up comic, and Shuli hires 2 more stand-up comics. Like, Ronnie's not the draw, really. It's, you know, the comedians and everything. And that, some reason, doesn't really bother me that much. And even Benji having this song with his girlfriend doesn't bother me that much. But then, like, when Benji starts selling a T-shirt, that does bother me.
Right.
Because I don't do that kind of thing to my audience. And I don't want anybody else doing it. And then all of a sudden, Lisa G, maybe because she's in the news department. I know it's just goofy news, but
I think that...
what is it? I mean, the sweet and greet?
What I think it is that you could say, okay, if you go to see Benji, There's music.
There's a whole band.
You can say you're going to see music.
A show of some sort.
You want to see a show, but with Lisa, you're not. You're really. It's paying to hang out with Lisa.
Yeah, like hang out with Lisa and pay her money. $100.
It's almost like the Warren Buffett lunch. You know, like they auction off a lunch with Warren Buffett, and you wonder why people want to go have dinner with him or something. But he's a brilliant man, and he's, you know, probably going to shed some wisdom on you. What is it you get out of hanging out with Lisa?
I don't know, man. I don't get the whole thing, but it does bother me.
But do you think it's a bad reflection on you? Because don't you think anybody who's going to pay for that knows what they're getting or not?
Well, you know what it is? I heard her talking about it on the wrap-up show. And it got me nuts. Here, wait, I'll play this for you. I got so much stuff to play.
It's the third column on the bottom, page 2.
Page 2. All right, hold on. Don't let me forget Wolfie at Comic-Con because I want to get back to that.
Oh, I love those tapes.
Oh my God! Wait till you hear this. But hold on. Where's Lisa G? Lisa hears Howard in her head. Oh yeah, I think this is it.
It is.
Howard in her head.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Well, right now all I hear is Howard in my head, and that's who counts to me.
What did you get? What was the message you got from Howard today?
That he felt I was above it, and that made me feel sad. But I wanted to do something. I wanted to see how this goes. You know, all you can do is try, and we'll see. So, you know, I heard what he said. He
said it kind of depressed him that you were doing this. And why do you think it...
I think he feels that I'm classier than holding what he feels is a staged event to just sit around and eat a cupcake. And so I get it. I take it as a compliment.
What?
See, I think this is funny because she thinks it's about how you view her.
Right.
But I think what bothers you is about you, not about her.
It's that I've got a radio show and I don't want to feel used.
She thinks it's
She
about...
thinks I think she's classy.
Right.
It's all about her. No, it's about me. I've built
She says she heard you, but she didn't.
Right. I don't know. It bothers me. And I can't tell you exactly why. I know... But it feels like the G in Lisa G is for greedy. It seems like too much of a grab.
Well, you know, I was talking to Ronnie and his girlfriend Stephanie, and she came up with a perfect idea for Lisa. She said if Lisa wanted to Lisa bakes, and she's a rather good baker.
Okay.
And if Lisa wanted to actually hold a cooking class, cook with Lisa G and learn to bake something, it would be a great way for her to hang out with the audience and give them some value.
Yeah, that would not turn me off.
Yeah, but this sweet and greet is just, I don't know what it is. What is it? What are you going to do, sweeting and greeting?
I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's more like, hey, I'm going to stand there and I'm going to stand there and everyone give me $100.
That's a crazy price for it.
Where is Lisa? Is she around here? I don't know. I mean,
she's on her way. I just called.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm a long-time fan of the show before I started working here. And I just know as a fan, I would have paid anything to get close to the show in any way.
Right.
You know, and I always thought it was awesome that you didn't rip off the fans that way.
Right.
I would have paid hundreds of dollars to eat with, Gary or something, you know?
Right.
And it's just like, because I know as a fan, you just want to get close. And I really think Lisa's taking advantage of the people that just want to touch the show, to get close to the show in some way. And I don't think it's right to take advantage.
Yeah, Lisa, I'm trying to figure out why I'm turned off to your sweet and greet. I'm really struggling to give you exact words why, but it just doesn't seem like there's enough value there. It seems like you're taking advantage of my show and charging people $100 to meet you because you're on the show.
My talent is baking.
But you're not giving a baking class.
No, but I'm baking mostly everything that's there, and they'll get a chance to meet me. The guys do.
But when every time you say they get a chance to meet me, I don't know why that bothers me. I don't do stand-up
comedy. What am I supposed to do? I can't go and... They're doing the same thing.
Maybe do nothing.
I have been doing nothing.
Maybe not charge people $100 to meet you. Like, maybe let them meet you for free.
Then why don't the comedy shows? How come they're not for free?
Because they're doing stand-up comedy. They're doing a show.
It's Scott Salem's a show?
No, you know it's not Scott.
JD's a show?
No, it's the Shuli and the two other comics.
Okay, so why is Scott and JD making money? Or Ronnie?
Well, maybe you should have joined that group.
Hold on.
Yeah, maybe you should go on the road with them.
Why?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Because what I'm saying is because
wait a minute. Why are you knocking our show? That's what I don't understand.
No, but can I just say something?
I'm not knocking your show.
I never said I was a comedian. Let's get that straight.
No. What I'm saying is, hold it. Before you hijack this conversation. See, but because his whole show is a show.
And it's kind of a joke.
But when they come to see you, there's not even a show. Like, he does get up on stage and, like, entertain the people. I mean, it's
I
shitty
get girls up to
entertainment.
take their clothes off.
Well, he does. I mean, he does
You
something.
just said it's
shitty. It's a shitty show, but it's at least an attempt to entertain.
All right, this
Yours-
is my attempt.
Yeah, but your attempt is to do nothing. You're just going to stand there.
No, we're going to talk. I think it's going to be a lovely evening.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Are
do a
people
baby
signing
class?
up for this thing?
But why do we need that? Like, why is it so important that everybody get out there? I don't know. I just thought I'm starting to feel like it's too much. What is it, Ronnie? Ronnie's all pissed. Go ahead. I'll give you a chance.
No.
What?
No, nothing.
What?
No, nothing.
What?
I mean, she's ruining it for everybody.
Why
now.
am I ruining it?
Yeah, because he's all bent now.
That's true. It will ruin it.
He's all bent now. You know, now he doesn't.
Well, you know what I'm thinking of doing is like stopping all the plugs.
Yeah,
and
well,
everything.
that's
Like
what I
making it all
heard.
go away.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. How'd you come up with $100? Based on the what?
Cost of the room, baking, liquor.
Oh, liquor's being served? Mm-hmm. It's like you're a caterer.
Liquor?
Kind
How are
of.
you going to serve liquor? You can't serve liquor
Yes,
at a
you can.
bakery.
At a bakery?
It's a party room.
Are you really? Did you have to get a liquor license?
They said
No.
it's fine to bring in the liquor.
Really?
Why don't you come by?
No.
When is it? We'll crash it.
June 14th.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Sorry,
I don't
busy
know.
guy.
Like, I don't want to bust. I don't want to bust everyone's balls around here. I'm like a nice guy, really. I am. But that's nothing I would be involved in. You know what I mean? I've spent my career not doing that stuff.
Well, that's why I always laugh so hard. You know, they call it the eat and greet, you know, where Scott would stand there and eat while people tried to come up and talk to him.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I suggested we combine forces like, what did I say? The sweet, meet, and greet.
But
Remember?
what are you going
I'll
to
bring
do?
desserts to their eat and greets. What's your thing called?
No, we told her we'd put her on the show. Howard.
They want me to play the violin.
We wanted her to play the violin.
That's good.
It's great.
Well, that's at least a show. At least it's part of a comedy show.
And then she tells
It
me
would
she
be great comedy.
Wait,
That's right.
Wait, I keep turning to talk to Robin.
Right.
Then she tells me, "Well, I suck at playing the violin."
Well, that's the funny thing.
Right.
But why are you playing the violin?
That I think would be a waste of money.
Why are you playing the violin if you suck at it?
Well,
I
she's
don't
trying
know.
to get better. She enjoys
But
it.
she says obviously not.
I don't play well enough to perform for people. I play, you know, in a chamber ensemble.
Yeah, but in a
group.
comedy show, it'd be funny.
I don't want it to be funny.
But you say you want it to
want it to be funny.
What is it, Gary?
Julie's sitting in here. He said he offered her decent money to come to the block party, come out the violin, play Mary Had a Little Lamb, and walk off.
Wasn't enough money.
Really? You mean you're making more money with the eat and greet? Or sweetened meat or whatever that is?
I don't know what it's going to come to.
Wait, I heard what Julie offered her.
What do you offer?
And it was
$500.
a show. A show.
A show. So you could make like $2,000.
So if we did
$2,000.
Yeah.
Hello, if we do 2 shows in one night, that's $1,000 bucks,
And
Lisa.
then I think of all the YouTube videos, and then it's out there forever.
But it's $1,000 in your pocket for a night, right, Julie?
Wait, it's not.
Everybody runs around here like they don't need money.
It's not even
But
for a
then they're
night.
doing these
it's
things for money.
How long does it take to play Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Nothing.
2 minutes.
That's not it.
even.
And for
It's
$500
YouTube. It's the YouTube factor.
What do you
So
It's
mean?
out
what?
there forever.
Well, do you think?
Lisa, you could be pretending to play badly.
And Lisa, you're talking about one song, Mary Had a Little Lamb or Row, Row, Row Your Boat. I do an hour on stage with people filming me,
You
and
don't
then that
suck,
goes
but
out
you're
on
funny.
No, but I'm saying you're worried about a dumb song going out on YouTube. Comics materials are out there. It's not even your song. It's just something you'd come out.
And you offered her $500 a show.
I said, walk out at the beginning of the show. Walk out with your violin. Play Mary Had a Little Lamb, say welcome to the block party, and walk off. $500.
$500. Boom.
Right.
Said I'll think about it.
I think that's a lot easier than making a sweet and meat.
I agree with you. I
I'm
love
just saying
Lisa.
you usually do 2 shows in one night, right?
Yeah,
A lot of
like
times,
we just added another show for Long Island coming up in June.
So that's $1,000 in a night.
If she wanted it, yeah.
You don't think that's enough money?
It didn't feel like enough.
Wow.
With my pain and suffering.
Wow.
You've hired
Why
all
didn't you
rich
go on the
people.
road with Scott then?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys ought to form your own little touring company.
We'll call it the Moan and Groan.
You know Ralph Howard in the newsroom? He's tap dancing at a local gym next week. He's getting $1,200.
I'd pay to see that.
You're not kidding. Well,
Then I have
okay.
to rent a car to get out there.
Rent a car?
What are you talking about?
I don't have a car to get out.
Shirley doesn't have a car. He always gets there. He doesn't rent a car. He bums a ride with me or whatever. He gets there.
Like Lisa thinks we're just going to shove her
John Toll comes from
and leave.
Texas and gets there.
Yeah, Manny?
No, I didn't think you were going to just shove me there.
Morning, everybody.
Hi.
Lisa, you sound like a really nice person, but you really need to get with the Jewish Community Center or something and find you a nice Jewish guy. I mean, very rarely will I agree with Ronnie, but in a sense, you're kind of piggybacking and copying off what they're doing, and you sound really sad.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think...
It doesn't make Howard in the show.
What was the motivation? What
Money.
were you thinking, Lisa?
No.
Oh,
just to
stop
do
it.
something. Oh, look, if I
Money.
wanted to do money, I'd do the violin every weekend.
No, but
with
you
them.
want to do something, and something in your life you want to do is meet people and do a sweet and meet?
I think it's lovely. I think it will be a lovely evening.
Can I just ask, how come you didn't think this was lovely like a year ago or months ago?
I didn't feel the timing was right.
I think she got jealous of what you guys were doing.
Howard, that seems to be the operative word. And I'm not speaking for Lisa. I'm just telling you what people have been coming by my office. Lisa appears to be, people feel that she's jealous in general, like even say of John Hines' show, or the fact that John Lieberman does some reports on CNN.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous.
Are you jealous of?
No, I've been on Jane Bells Mitchell.
Not every week.
No, but I don't want to do that right now.
You want your own show, though.
I would like to have another project. I mean, that would be a nice thing to do to get.
Does somebody
some extra
please give
income.
Lisa another project so that she doesn't do sweet and meat anymore? Dan.
Yeah, Howard, man, she's making a mockery out of your show, man. Lisa, you're a fucking nobody, and you're glomming off this fucking guy. And you didn't learn. Nobody learns from fucking what happened with Jackie, trying to sell all his shit and the shit that Howard gave.
What's all this shit that I'm selling?
Fucking see you. I wanted to give 2 fucking pennies to fucking see you.
Well,
You gotta be
don't.
fucking kidding me.
You can't come anyway. It's only for women.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
unless you put a
another
dress
thing.
on, you can't get in.
Well, you sound like a big pussy, so come on by.
Hey, that's pretty good.
there
All right,
you go.
maybe you
Thank
got a few jokes.
Maybe I can't do stand-up.
There you go. And
All right,
play the
anyway, all right,
violin.
Lisa, thank you. Ronnie, Shuley. When is the next big block party, Shuley?
The end of June, we got the 21st. We're in Long Island with 2 shows. New Jersey the following night.
And by the
Rhode
way,
Island.
when Scott left the show,
Did things pick up?
and JD took over, was the audience rumbling at all? Were they disappointed at all? How did the shows go?
We just did a weekend last weekend in Toronto. We did 2 shows in Toronto, Canada.
We're gonna have girls tonight on the stripper pole. Don't you fucking worry.
Ronnie, as soon as Ronnie saw that stripper pole, he knew that was being used.
Oh yeah, that's my deal.
And I got to tell you, the fans were insane out there. And Friday night, I got really loaded drunk on stage, and I drunk dialed Scott's cell phone.
Yes.
And I let the audience leave him a voicemail. Hey, Scott, it's Shuley. We're in Toronto, and a couple people wanted to say something to you real quick.
So you guys did not miss Scott at all at the Ronnie Block party?
The people did miss Scott in a way. There was a guy there in Toronto. He's like the Steven Singer of Toronto.
Yeah.
They call him the Cash Man.
Yeah.
And he came in there and he comes out with this big roll of money, Canadian money. First he hands JD a bunch of money, number one.
Right.
Then he hands me a thing from Tiffany's. You know the little baby rattles, the silver baby rattles in Tiffany's? He handed me one of those in a Tiffany thing to give to Scott because he's a crybaby.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go. A lot of fun.
None of the and I just want to say, we tried to set up a meet and greet leading up to this weekend in Canada, and we had a hard time finding a venue that could hold the people. We found a place at the last minute, and all we did was we just charged $10 for people to come to the meet and greet, and that's it.
And they got free lunch.
Free lunch, free
Barbecue.
drinks.
That's a better deal than the sweet and greet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
How many
telling you.
people?
We did close to 200. No, we did close to, I'd say 180, about 200 people.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Yes, Howard.
you're making a face like, again, you're jealous.
No, so they're making money. You're
Right.
thinking like they're not. They're doing
but we're
show
not
after show
charging
after-
$100.
But you're doing show after show after show after
Not
show.
even for
I'm
the
doing
comedy
one little
show.
evening, 2 hours.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
we're not doing the
What is
comedy
the
show.
agenda?
We're charging $100.
Do you have an agenda for the night? Have you planned out anything?
No, it's gonna be lovely. It's
You're
gonna be
gonna
like a
stand there,
cocktail party.
And you're just going to stand around and
Whatever they want to talk about.
What are they going to
whatever.
talk to you about? Honestly.
Girls talk.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a great idea. Seriously.
Was this an effort by Lisa to address the female fans of the show? I really don't understand.
I think it's
what's
Lisa
going on.
desperately wants to get into business doing
Howard,
something.
I got a great idea for her party. Seriously.
Right.
I got a portable stripper pole.
I knew it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What a
And I'll
shock.
bring some Rick's girls there.
Yeah.
And we'll do a pole dancing class for the girls.
Yeah, but she doesn't want that.
A lot of women like
Not
to
for
learn
this
to
one.
pole
The
dance.
next one. That
Right.
sounds like
All
fun.
right. Okay. Listen. Enough with all the side ventures.
You guys, all your business people, get together. Discuss your business. Stop all this.
Oh, everyone's in business.
We're not doing anything.
These little
It's-
businesses popping up all over the
it's
place.
like a 5 and 10 is on every corner.
yeah.
Everyone's staking, like drug dealers, staking out a corner for
I
themselves.
think you need to consolidate.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that's a great idea, Robin, and I miss you.
And Lisa's party,
thank you.
Lisa's party sounds as well thought out as Eric the Midget's YouTube show. You know, like when he gets on and he does his AGT wrap-up show, and he has
And
no,
says,
he doesn't
what
even know
am I
the
gonna
name.
say
Just
now? I need to
wing
fill some
it.
time.
What's the name of the show?
It will come to me.
Did you play clips from that, Howard?
He's another psycho.
Yeah.
He started this whole thing with us about the block party.
What did he say?
Because I mentioned joking around, which he did charge money for his picture.
Right.
And I said that he was, charging and he was keeping the money, and he was really giving it to charity supposedly.
Right.
But he went ballistic. That I'm a fucking asshole and this and that, and I'll never do a block party show again. And he's crazy.
You know you have a way with the story.
Yeah, I know. I'm
I can see-
What does he
See,
say?
that's
I
why.
don't know.
What is he
Dan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump onto this Lisa G thing for a second because my girlfriend and I are absolutely fascinated by this. So we jumped onto her website just to see what was included. And apparently it seems like originally 22 tickets were supposed to be sold for this, and then it sold out. And then on her website it says now 10 additional tickets were added. So aren't you kind of screwing over the people?
No, because I spoke to the head of PR, and I feel the first person I spoke to thought we all wanted to sit down at these long tables, and that's not what I want. So they're making more room. It's still a small room, and there's going to be enough space for everyone, and we'll still have that intimate
Yeah, but if
feel.
I'm one of the first 22 who bought tickets, don't I sit there and go, hey, I thought there was only going to be 22
It's gonna-
people here.
30 tickets haven't even been sold. It's still going to be a small group. I thought
I don't want to go with a big group.
It's not a big group. It's going to be
Yeah.
lovely.
By the way, Friday night in Toronto, we had a chick show her tits to everybody.
Whoa, look at that ass. Yeah! They are fabulous.
Well, hey, there's a show.
Just throwing that plug
And
out
she
there.
wanted to take JD home, too, but she was too drunk.
All right, guys. Well, good luck with all of your ventures, I guess. I don't know. All right, Lisa. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, Robin? I mean,
It just seems like at one time it was everybody trying to merchandise the show,
right.
and now everybody's trying to public appearance the show.
Yeah, because they know I won't let them merchandise the show.
Right.
I don't want everyone standing on a corner with their T-shirt,
Right.
like the Shuley line and then the Ronnie line, and so I managed to keep a lid on that.
Yeah.
But now everyone's got personal appearances.
And it's just the personal appearances are crazy because nobody's really doing anything. You just stand around.
And then Lisa originally said she was going to have 22 people, and now she's having 32 people, which originally I thought I was going to have private time with Lisa at the event, and now it seems like I'm going to have less time.
Small.
Because if the whole event is 120 minutes, if you divide that by 32, how much free time does Lisa have to really one-on-one with me?
Now you got 12 more yentas you got to fight.
Yeah,
with.
right. I got to fight off 12 yentas just to get to Lisa.
Yeah.
And you know how some people can monopolize, like now you got to fight to get to the front of the line.
And what is this? You're mad that Benji's event is the night before yours?
No.
That's what we've heard.
No, I thought it was.
Enough people have mentioned
No,
it
I
to
think
me.
they were upset that I did mine right after theirs. I thought there was a Friday night. I had no idea when their
Are you
event
upset
was.
that the sweet and greet is the night after yours?
No, not at all.
All right.
But ours was planned months before. If she said she was
Doesn't
mad.
matter. What do I care?
I still don't get the whole thing when Lisa came down on me.
Oh, here we go. I don't have the effort. I have an interview to do.
No, he is right though. You came down on him for making
for
appearances.
Benji Couture, which I felt was a picture of his girlfriend and not him. And you
no,
agree
but you're
with
also
me.
angry about Benji and his songs and appearing
Why
with Lisa.
is he singing with her?
Well, why are you selling cupcakes?
That's what I do.
Well, that's what he's doing.
He's a singer.
And you're not a cupcake salesman.
I'm not baking the cupcakes. I'm baking everything
You're charging
else.
$100 for your cupcakes.
I'm baking everything else.
Yep, but it's the same thing. Him going out singing is as retarded as you going out and charging people $100 to eat your cupcake.
I'm always retarded, first of all.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying that you can't possibly now criticize Benji.
He keeps bringing that up. I dropped it a long time ago.
But he is right.
You drop it when I bring it up.
He keeps bringing it up every time I see him.
Admit he's right, though. He is right.
Right about what?
That you were wrong to criticize him because now you're hopping on. You're hopping on the same bandwagon. You can't criticize him and his personal appearances. You're doing the same thing.
That's not what I criticized him about.
What did you criticize?
About crowbarring his girlfriend into the show to get publicity when she doesn't work here, and no one else's spouses or wife or girlfriends do that.
But wait a second. So the fact that he's working with his girlfriend is bothering you?
You know, I don't even remember what bothered me at first. It was
That's what
so
I'm
long
saying.
ago.
It was hard to figure out.
But I dropped it.
All right.
He can't let go of it, so we can't even get a friendship back because he won't drop it.
Are you having any? Can the fans ask you anything at this sweet and greet?
Whatever they want.
Whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whatever questions they have, you'll answer.
Why?
No, I'm just curious how far you're going to let it go. Like, you don't talk about your love life. You don't talk about sex. What if one of the women comes up to you and says, Lisa, I want to know about your sex life?
Also, there's not that much to report.
Yeah, they want to know about your masturbation. And they want to know what are you going to do? Are you going to just clam up?
I haven't thought about it.
You have to.
Okay.
This is what people are paying for, I imagine.
Yeah, it's $100.
$100? You better spill your guts.
You better do a demonstration at the goddamn sweet and great.
You better be nude.
Yeah.
Then there should be sex
$100.
in your show.
There almost is on weekends.
All right.
Hey, Howard, can I just say one thing? Lisa, I just feel like when Benji brings up the point that he's bringing up, and you keep saying, why does he bring it up? You said something that was very hurtful to him, and you sort of attacked him. And like, it's almost like if I called you the C word like a year ago, you'd never bring it up again. You'd always bring it up. And so Benji's
Why would
pissed
I always bring it? No, I
because
wouldn't.
you'd be pissed about it. It's something you want him to forget it because you want him to forget it. But you busted his balls pretty hard, and he's saying you're doing the same thing, and you're sort of not
I
addressing
told
that.
him I was sorry. He also called me a cunt on Twitter. And
I didn't.
You still
Wait.
That's awful.
First of all, I never called her a cunt on Twitter.
You didn't?
What did it say, Lisa?
Why are we rehashing this?
I
It's
never
like,
called
I
you
thought
a
we said
cunt
we were
on
sorry.
Twitter.
Let's just move
I
on.
never called
he
you a
cannot
cunt.
let go of this.
But you're ready to let go of it because now he has a point.
No, I was
Before
ready
he
to let
didn't.
go of it
Before you
weeks
were pure.
ago.
Before you didn't have anything to be criticized.
Lisa, you stick a knife in someone and they bring it up to you like, hey, you stuck a knife in me, and you're like, hey, yeah, I did that months ago.
Yeah, let it go.
I said I was
I'm
sorry.
done with it.
He can't let go of it.
But
you never said you were sorry.
But now all
Yes,
of a
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
All right, Jesse, go ahead. You're on the air in New York City. Now, I got to get to my tapes. Yes, Jesse.
Right.
All right. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
I want to cut through all this, Howard, because I think I know what's bothering you about this Lisa G thing.
Go ahead.
And here's what it is. I think what's really going on here is the whole show is built on this whole foundation of honesty and integrity and cutting through the BS.
Right.
And yet what's starting to happen, and I think the Lisa G thing puts an exclamation point on it here, is that everyone's forgetting something I'll call the limo driver test, which is everyone should ask themselves, if they were a limo driver and advertised their XYZ project, who would show up? Now, for Ronnie, his thing is entertaining. People come. I'm not the hugest Ronnie fan, but people like the show. Lisa G, if she's a limo driver, I think we can all guess how many folks show up to meet her to eat her muffin. And the answer is not.
Like I think I know what you're saying. Like everybody here is doing well because of the show. And if they weren't on this show, they wouldn't be doing all this stuff. And since the show's about not, you know, like Jackie was another one where they used to always with the cups and the mugs. And I go, Jackie, do you have to? He goes, what do you care if I sell that stuff? So what? I go, because you know what? You're making a good living. And do you have to just suck every dime out of the audience? It just doesn't feel right to me.
And so since the whole thing, and the irony, of course, is that you're America's judge of talent, right? And this is what's bothering you, I think. And so what's bothering me, I've been listening to you for 20 years. I've never called until this moment because this is just bugging me. But the question should be, if people have talent that has nothing to do with the show, if they were a limo driver, like take Benji. Benji puts out a song. That's fine. He recorded it. He's put it out. If people hate it, they won't buy it, and it's kind of entertaining even if it's bad. The Lisa G thing crosses the line because no one shows up unless they want to come in and start asking questions about the show. Anyway, that's my point.
All right, Jesse. Thank you. Well, I don't mean to pick just on Lisa. I didn't think Lisa would go this route.
No, it's just a syndrome. This is a thing that's happening now that's a little crazy.
Limo driver test.
Yeah. It's getting wild.
Yeah.
Did you hold personal
who's
events
next?
like this when you were at Hot 97?
I got paid for personal events.
Yeah, I understand that.
But the company set that up, and it was a promotion for the radio
Right, through a sponsor.
I don't remember some things I did. I did work for other companies. You know, I
let you do all that. I let you do all kinds of things. You want to appear on TV? I always say, go ahead. I mean, I don't hold anybody back.
But this meet and greet, what is it? Is it? I still have to
Sweet and greet.
Or whatever it is. What is it?
I don't know. It feels like
it's a dessert party. Is that a good way to describe it?
All right.
Hey, Howard.
All right.
So this is.
How about sweet and greed? It's $100. You get that.
Sweet and greed.
Sweet and greed.
Lisa, you said this is the thing. You've never. You said I was using the show. So now
I don't remember the exact words. I let it go.
He does.
Let me finish.
You did say that.
It sounds like
Lisa,
a girl has broken up with a guy and he holds it against her.
You accused him of using the show.
Finish.
He's making a good point.
For his girlfriend who doesn't work here.
Lisa, hold on a second. Were you?
No.
Were you wrong? And you want to apologize about that, or now are you using the show also? Which one is it?
You're mixing apples and oranges. No other spouse or girlfriend is doing what your girlfriend is doing, what you're doing for your girlfriend.
And what's that?
You're using the show to promote her career by putting yourself on her record.
But maybe he's using her to promote his career because he needs musicians to write him songs and that kind of thing.
I'm doing a joint project with her that I'm proud of.
Good. I'm happy for you.
So wait. So are you using the show? And you said to me, Howard doesn't want you to do this. Howard's upset about it. Howard is clearly.
How do you remember the? I don't remember.
All right. I'm gonna move on. Listen, Lisa's doing her sweet and greet.
Meet.
And Shuli has his block party. Benji has his musical appearances. And I will go along with it. All right. Everybody have fun. And I will figure this out. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay.
What is it, Doug? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Doug's
really,
not ready
now
to
I
let go
have
of
to
it.
go.
No, I'll be nice. I won't attack you. It's too easy.
Why? Are you guys not friends?
No, I just, like the last caller, I completely agree with him.
And do you have a cold?
Howard, every time Lisa comes on, Doug IMs me. She's making my blood boil.
What? Tell me what's going on.
I just think it's empty, this thing. It's just, there's nothing to it. It's an exploitation of the show. It's using people, it's using the fans, using the association to make money and nothing more.
Shouldn't you be folding Shuli's clothes that you took back
That's
from
2 years
him?
old. That's not funny, and it's old.
Okay, I just thought you should be very busy right now.
And
right, Shuli?
Shuli and I are over that 2 years ago.
What?
You both want to be on the block party? Just come out and do this?
So, Doug, you feel that there's a line that has been crossed with this sweet and greed.
I just don't get it. I was on the wrap-up show with her, and I was trying to be nice, and she was getting bent. And she's like, "You're attacking me. I'm going to leave." It's like, well, let's just have dialogue with this. I mean, you're hitting the nail on the head. The callers are. What is this thing? So 25 people get together, pay $100 so they can all talk? Where's the show? Where's the value? What are you providing?
You're not a girl. I think it's going to be a lovely evening.
By the way, don't miss Doug Goodstein at the local Burger King this week.
Yeah, it's
go over, say hi, and eat hamburgers with him.
Sign your Whopper.
Whatever. I don't know. It just feels like it's spiraling out of control. But all right, let's see where it goes.
My question was, of course, Howard 100 and Howard TV is going to be able to cover this great event, right?
No, not TV, but
Why?
John Lieberman is.
Oh, why not TV?
I don't want TVs. I don't want a TV camera following everyone around.
But you're using my show to set up your sweet and greet. How about Howard TV being allowed into the shoot?
Maybe there should be some benefit.
Right. Let me see the benefit in this, and then maybe we don't have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the...
Because the people who are attending I didn't tell them. Well, you're going to have TV cameras there.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't tell anyone.
No, they have.
He just forces it on them.
We have releases and signs at the door when people come in, and listen. I mean, you got to be a team player here, Lisa. You gotta let them cover it. I think
it's not me. It's I didn't put that on my invite.
Do you think there's anyone?
I don't think anyone's
You didn't tell
walking
the
away.
people 30 people were going to be there either. So how did you tell them that?
Do you think there's any one of the 25 people that's coming to see you because they're fans of Howard that wouldn't want to be on television?
You know what? Why don't I email everyone and ask them?
All right, that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I wanted to go down and cover for the website also.
And you were not allowed?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize. I wasn't even going to
Jason,
ask.
Stop it.
Why not, though?
You take up too much room.
I have it on.
But why not get coverage for your event? I mean, you're a news reporter. You always want
John
access.
Lieberman's going to be there.
This is a
that's
show.
one aspect.
That's fine.
No, Lisa, I'm not asking. I'm coming to take
No,
pictures
you're
of the
not.
event.
And I'm telling you no.
Why?
Because you don't go to any other event to take pictures.
That's not true. That's not true at
He
all.
goes to a lot of stuff.
And
No, he
surely
does
when
not.
he's on the road, he sends me pictures. I'm always asking
Right,
him
I'll
for
send
pictures.
you pictures. I'll send you pictures.
I'll come. I'll take the photographs I want.
I'll send you pictures.
I'll see you there, Lisa. It's a show
No.
event. You're selling it to the
Jason,
Howard Stern
You're
fans.
furious about this, right?
I think it's a ripoff. I really do. I love our fans. I think that it's a total blatant just sticking up the fans for money. And I know you could blame the fans that are forking over their money. They're ultimately responsible for how they spend their own money. But she's put again. I just know how much people want to get close to the show, and she has putting the least amount of effort I've ever seen.
Using that, yeah.
And
well,
using that,
you should give access. I agree with you guys on that. The reason people are showing up is because of the show.
Don't you want to see it on the website? And
Right.
if Howard TV paid you, would you let them come cover it?
Of course.
I work for Sirius XM Radio.
No, you work. Let me tell you something. I go out of business. You're out of business. Trust me. There ain't no more sweet and greets. There's nothing.
That's right. Like I work
Yeah.
for the Howard Stern radio show.
Trust me. Keep the whole thing going. Give access. Be smart about it.
this
That's
is
what
what I'm
you do.
saying. Don't you want to build this into something? So you want to
That's true. And
create
believe
some
me,
excitement around
these
it.
listeners want cameras there. That gets exciting for them.
Yeah. Okay.
You need things to happen at that thing.
Okay.
You
I'll
need-
email everybody.
They'll get to see Jason.
Yeah.
Think about it.
For
Seriously.
free.
I mean,
It's getting
Jason,
closer to the show.
Only one cupcake.
oh, you're hilarious, Lisa.
well, she's right. I mean, you can't eat up all the cupcakes. I mean, she's got a point.
Listen,
All
Is
right.
it a deal?
All right.
I work
Listen,
for cupcakes.
I'm missing. I spent an hour on this. This
And
is
now
crazy.
we still haven't gotten to all that taping.
No, and I got a whole bunch of things going on. What is it, Shuli?
I just wanted to say that our block party really didn't become successful till Howard TV picked up some stuff from some shows. We talked about it on here.
That's
the
true.
promotion is what got us over the hump.
Well,
you know?
that is true. That is true. The TV clips are what got me interested in it.
It's my understanding that Lisa actually doesn't participate in any behind-the-scenes shows or anything with Howard TV
Really? Why is that?
because she wants to be paid.
No.
Wow.
Doug gets CJ
Why?
like,
Do you get
yes,
paid
why
when you
does
go
he
on
do that?
these TV appearances you do? No.
No.
What's going on here?
What's going on with you?
Doug's
I work for Sirius XM Radio.
Yeah, so what?
you work for Howard.
It's part of the. You're part of the Howard Stern Show.
Right, I know that.
Howard Stern Show doesn't make any. It's the Howard Stern Show. And think
Good.
about it. Be smart about it too. The reason I pay attention to their block party is because I see clips. Doug sends them to me, and then I go, "Boy, this is ridiculous what Ronnie just
The
did." And I
block
tell him,
party, like Shuli said, the block party was literally on its last leg in Philadelphia. It was dead. We gave you the clips. It blew it up. It made it interesting. It made the next show the biggest show. And look what's happening now. It's just blowing up bigger and bigger every city.
You should have Sal come to your thing because he puked on the bar at our show.
That's
and,
what put
and
it
it
over
blew
the
it
top.
up. It blew it up.
Thanks to South Pier. That's true.
Lisa only works for the Howard Stern Show when she has something to sell.
Right.
Otherwise, she works for Sirius.
Oh,
That's
I
what I'm
see.
hearing.
Oh, that's the distinction.
That's what I'm hearing right
That's
now.
what
I see.
Jason hears when
Yeah.
she talks.
Let me tell you something. My opinion is it's irrelevant who we work for. It's the Howard Stern Show first, foremost, and always.
Yes,
Always.
and I agree.
The only reason people want the Howard Stern Show is because we keep this thing going. This thing of ours.
And so Lisa should be friendly to the Howard TV
I say
people.
everyone should cooperate with everyone else. I have
Yeah.
meetings about this all the time. This notion is bizarre. The worst thing for Sirius XM is whoever developed this idea that we're all adversarial. Howard TV helps Howard XM, Sirius. It's all Howard all the time. This idea that we have distinctions among us is ridiculous. It's like when I worked at NBC on the radio, the engineers would come and go, "We're not helping you with your bits." And I go, "Well, guess what? If I fail, you guys are all out of work."
That's
and
right.
they're all out of fucking work. I was
Ever
right.
heard the term divide and conquer?
We are a team. It's the Howard Stern Show. Whether we work for Howard TV, Sirius XM, AGT.
Forget anything outside those doors.
It's all about the Howard Stern Show. We are a team.
So stop fighting. We have enough people to fight.
She's
We
not a
don't need
team
to fight
player.
with
I said
each
that
other.
3 years
Howard,
ago.
I've got to go.
Where are you going?
I have an interview I have to do.
Okay.
That's
But
always
anyway.
the exit line, by the
Wait,
way.
Lisa.
Leave Lisa alone. It's not just Lisa I'm saying this to.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
she's not. We're team players
She's
at
a
least,
team
dude.
player.
We take the shit.
She
She won't
works
take the
hard.
shit. She won't
Hey.
let the TV show
She
in.
works hard.
We all work hard, dude.
Why
Listen
are you
to me.
70 with a stripper pole?
Shut up, moron.
A portable stripper pole. What the fuck is that?
All right, look. Lisa.
Why you got to be like that, Lisa? Seriously.
Good luck with sweet and greet.
Me. Okay.
I'm coming. I'm coming to this thing.
Ronnie.
I'm going.
No men are invited.
I don't care. I'm going to wear a dress. I'm going.
Also, Ronnie.
Mini dress.
Block party. Everyone. Doug Goodstein, Howard TV. Thank you.
Selling out all over the country because of you.
Who's coming? Rhonda or Ronnie?
Rhonda's coming. Rhonda's coming.
All right. Thank you,
coming.
Rhonda. Okay. Listen. Thank you.
Okay.
Whole fucking show is crazy.
I know.
All right. Thank you,
This is
Lisa. Thank you,
madness.
Shuli.
Thank you, Howard.
I appreciate all of your efforts. Good luck with all your side projects.
Everybody out.
Out. Everyone out.
Lisa, a lot was made about the unity of the Howard Stern Show with all these different departments working together. You don't seem to subscribe to that theory.
I hear what he's saying. You know, I think it's been that way from day one when they hired us. So I'm not going to say that I'm at fault for thinking that way.
Is it a monetary issue?
Is it a monetary issue? Not exactly, but like I said, I was hired as a Sirius XM radio employee.
Right, but specifically to be associated with the Howard Stern Show. And as Howard said, if he fails, we all fail.
Right.
So did you see any truth in that? And, you know, given the fact
The
that...
bottom line is, you know, it is about Howard and the great job that he's doing. And believe me, I never forget how grateful I am that I have a job here and how wonderful he is as a broadcaster. But like I said, I was hired to be part of the radio show. And so that's the way my mindset has been from day one. And by the way, there are cameras.
My second question for you, do you also feel that old wounds between yourself, Benji, and Elisa have reopened and are bleeding right now?
He just will not let that go.
Well, it appears it's a two-way street. It appears you won't let it go either.
I don't even remember the exact words that I said to him, but I remember the thought that went into it, and that's the way I felt, that he was using the show to promote her. And my complaint had always been, well, she doesn't work here, and no one else's wife and or girlfriend does that. And so that's the complaint I had. And then I let it go, but he can't let it go.
Do you see the similarities, though, in what you're doing with the
No.
sweet and greet or sweet and meat?
No.
And the fact that you're not willing to do things for Howard TV or for other factions associated
No,
with
Howard
Stern
TV has
Show?
nothing to do with it. Like I said, I work for Sirius XM Radio, and I'm an employee of the show.
Finally, my last question for you: is there some jealousy associated with the block party that you want to get involved and have your own money-making endeavor? Is that what prompted all this?
I'm doing one event, and so far that's it. And when you break it down, they're making way more money. They're doing these shows every weekend, 2 shows a night. They're making way more money.
And do you resent that, or is there any jealousy associated? Like, I would like to be doing that too.
I'm not a stand-up comic, so I can't even go there, but I think it's nice I'm doing one event, and we'll see how it goes.
Will there be more events?
I have no idea. After today, probably not. So, we'll see.
All right, thank you, Lisa.
Okay.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
How annoyed are you with Lisa G right now?
I don't know. It's kind of like she's trying to sabotage us.
It's totally like she's trying to sabotage you guys.
You know, it's a jealousy thing. I really believe it. She feels left out. But you know what? Shuli did offer her $500 a show to come play the violin.
And he didn't even have to do that. I mean, she didn't have anything going on before this block party. Now you guys get an idea. She's trying to cash in her own way.
Yeah, but
you go out of your way to offer her a
dude, it's $100 a person. We don't even charge. Even with the meet and greet and the ticket for the show, for the comedy show, they're paying $45 in total.
And getting a lot more entertainment.
You're getting a whole night's entertainment. You're getting 2 hours of entertainment.
So not only is she trying to horn in on, you know, cashing in on the show, she's cheapening your show because now Howard's fixed on the fact that, you know, it's merchandising and it's
well, we don't sell any merchandise.
Right, you don't, but it's sort of getting into that dangerous territory where Howard becomes critical.
He's getting pissed off.
He used
in a way,
and he used to be sort of a backer of this.
Yeah,
of this show.
and now he's kind of like getting pissed off, I think. You know, and everything was fine until she started with this eat and greet thing.
Exactly. So what are you guys going to say to her?
Nothing. What am I going to say?
I don't know. You've put her in her place a few times.
Nah, you know, it's too late. You know, he's the boss. You know, if he says shut it down, then we got to shut it down. That's all there is to it.
But she's annoyed you a lot in the past, just in this hallway alone.
Yeah, but you know she's. You know, it comes back to with the team player thing. Like we offered her to be part of a team.
Right.
But she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to be part of a team. She wants it. She wants to do her own, whatever the fuck she's doing there with the bakery.
It's an ego thing.
You know, I say bring in a stripper pole and let's do a class.
Yeah, well, she's not a team player. Again, look at it. Anytime we need her for Howard TV for anything besides, you know, maybe something we catch in the hallway with her, she wants to be paid for it. And I haven't ratted her out on that for years. It's been that way, and then it came up today, and we didn't get to it on the air, unfortunately. But yeah, she's not a team player. Who else here? Like that's like her coming to me for an interview and saying, "Well, I don't work for Howard 100 News and Sirius. If you want to talk to me, you got to pay me. What are you fucking crazy?"
Right, as Howard said, it's all for one for all around.
Well,
here,
not according to her. It's her own rules.